This is the opportunity of a lifetime for people that have businesses and brands out there. Email us right now at advertise@hiphopun.com and you will get an opportunity to put your brand right in front of each video that we do. And let me tell you, the prices are crazy affordable. You definitely can afford it. Email us right now, advertise@hiphopun.com. All right, man. T.I. set the industry on fire with this video, confirming a lot of stuff that I already said on previous videos. Now, T.I. put this video up earlier today where he was talking about the lack of support that he's getting now from his close friends and people that he thought was even associates or people that he even helped. I'm going to play the video of what he said and then stand by for the fire hot commentary because I got a mouthful, pause, to say about what T.I. just said. This video is brought to you by hiphopun.com. Hiphop the letter un.com. Go check the website out. Let's get to the video.
As I meditate and unpack circumstances, it dawns on me. This is the second time I've seen my family attacked, and I've seen social media weaponized, used against us by the enemy. It's the second time. Both times I watched the community have absolutely nothing to say on our behalf. I watched friends, or people who we say are friends. I watched people who we have donated our time, effort, energy, resources, and attention to look on as not just me, no, my family, my wife, my children are attacked. And the people that we go outside of our convenience, go out our way to help, whether it's calling us for people who can't afford to feed themselves, people who can't afford to house themselves, families who can't afford to bury their loved ones, people who can't afford to bail themselves out, or just people who need inspiration, just need to be poured into. None of these organizations, none of the leaders of these different communities, nobody thought to stand up, to speak on my family's behalf when we being attacked. Nobody. Never. Not once. Alright. Then where we at with it? Let's let it stay up.
So this video is a hurt T.I., a dejected T.I., a drained T.I. But if you guys follow the channel, I called this crap out months ago about the lack of support when T.I. and Tiny, when all the allegations was coming out, and it looked like they was going to be prosecuted, and it was an investigation here, and, all this stuff. You better apologize or else. All T.I.'s friends remained quiet. It may have been one person that may have stood up. It may have been two. But for the majority, people were quiet. And that's what you got to watch. Not what people necessarily say, but when they're quiet. Because what they say, silence is consent. If T.I. was my homie, and I knew him personally, I know he ain't do this, I'm riding with my dog in the public. Nah, it's a lie. It's a money grab. I'm using my platform to do that. It's funny how these celebrities and people that claim to be friends of T.I. will use their platform for all types of other stupid nonsense, right? All types of nonsense. But when it comes to, stuff like, oh, I'm leaving that alone. I ain't trying to lose my sponsors. All they care about is money and fame, right? Like, they're not willing to put nothing on the line for what's right. And I've been called this, and I've been seeing this with the industry. Like, oh, yeah, there's something going this and this, and everybody want to speak on it. But when that heat and that controversy come, watch who by your side. Watch who's over there in the corner with you. It ain't going to be many of them. And that's why I always dug T.I.'s music, because if you can remember, a lot of his greatest albums to me came out of pain in his life, struggle, about to go to prison, and this and that. struggle. That's why, that's what made me, drew me to Ti. Like, yo, dude is on it. Like, I'm going through some of the same stuff he's going through while he's going through it, and looking at jail time and just listening to his music and just being inspired by it the whole time, and kind of just following his life really from like 2006. And to see like how this stuff is coming full circle is crazy. Now, the Charleston White thing, whatever, that's a gimmick, clown stuff. I wish T.I. didn't even, you know, acknowledge that. The whole Crime Stoppers thing, we've been there, we done that. We gave our opinion on that. Definitely thought it was crazy. But we moved past that. He ain't telling on nobody, man. He ain't running to the police. And it's like, okay, if you're a civilian, that's one thing. My thing is with the mixed messaging with these people. I'm not going to give these people much light because I wanted to kind of stick on the video. But you can call out the stuff that's going on in the industry and this, that, and the third of it. But if you're part of the problem as well, stirring up stuff in the industry, to me, that's hypocritical. And that's not directed at T.I. But I seen it from afar. I watched how people that were so close to T.I. when he was popping bottles and he had his money and, he was doing this thing on top of the world. They were smiling with him, taking pictures. And then I seen as soon as they thought that it was a chance, he ain't even fell yet. As soon as they thought it was a chance that he may fall, what did they do? They left his side. They left his corner, man. So I feel T.I., man. I definitely feel him on this particular thing. It's sad because I see it constantly in the industry. You're never going to get people to really stand with you like that until you passed away. T.I. died today or tomorrow. Everybody in the industry going to have a picture of him, talking about how much they loved him, or a picture with him, talking about how much they loved him, talking about how much he was the GOAT. He was this, he was that, boom, boom, boom. But when he's here, you are silent. Silent. It's crazy. I don't like the industry. A lot of these people in the industry is fake. With that being said, there are some real ones. I can't even hold you. There are some real people in the industry. We did an interview with Cormega, one of the most brilliant, stand-up, smart, intelligent people ever met, ever dealt with. It's a lot of great people that we dealt with. I don't want to, get anything misconstrued. But there's also a lot of suckers, a lot of clowns, and a lot of biatches. A lot of them in this industry. Softies. I'm like, man, yeah, and you feel how people, like, oh man, I know why like Suge and people did what they did, put hands on people and things like that because just the way people move in the industry. But I'm gonna digress. Let me know what you guys think in the comment section about this particular instance. T.I. calling out the lack of support from his friends, his family. Let me know what you guys think in the comment section. The video is brought to you by hiphopun.com. Hiphopun.com is our official website. Go check it out right now. Hit the like button. Let's go to